I'm Jerry Springer. Look at these two men. One's a grandfather. The other one's a minister. Guess what? When they were younger, they were pimps. They drove fancy cars, wore expensive jewelry. They also beat the women who worked for them and kept all the money for themselves. Please meet former pimp Stacy Allen Smith, also known as Pimping Bilbo, and Bishop Magic Juan, who is now a pastor of a church. First things first, tell me.
Pascal 2.0, man. Just a video that showing different perspectives and reality, real life situations, and just to have a clear mind and open mind about what you're about to listen to and see and hear. Just have an open mind about it, because it will really help you. Seeing things from different perspectives, right? Pascal 2.0, I'm your whole hustling buzz. Shouts out to that positivity game, Power Ranger shit. Feel me?
And for our audience, what is a pimp? What does he do?
Well, my job as a pimp was to be considered the female everything. Most of the time, young ladies that are looking for love, they're looking for somebody that's concerned about them to be able to take care of them. And this is what a pimp do. He uses women on the street so that they can fulfill his needs materially and however he wanted, their desire to be. Bilbo, he understands, because when I first became the #1 pimp in Chicago, he was one of the presenters at the Pimp of the Year ball, and he presented me with the award.
Now, pimp, bear with me. I'm trying to be objective here. What do you mean, pimp of the year?
Well, see, this is an annual thing that takes place within the inner city or within the pimp, the players, the
So within the community.
So just having a different mindset, I won't say a different mindset, but when you open your mind and you can really see what this world is and what type of things that really go on and what really be going on in the streets and who people is and who people not, you'll be surprised of a lot of people, and even people around your circle. You know what I'm saying? Be partaking in prostitution and hiring different girls for different services. Even the president showed that. But that's what I'm saying. Have an open mind about education. This is an educational video. I'm telling y'all, you can learn a lot of game, and you can learn a lot of knowledge and understanding of different worlds, and people doing different things.
Community, it's recognized. Okay, let's get back to what the pimp does now. As I understand it, then, you have a stable of women. Okay, these women are prostitutes. You send these women out to hotels, on the streets, wherever you send them. They perform their acts of prostitution. They get the money, and they come back to you, and you take all their money. In exchange for what?
Well, exchange for being their everything, fulfilling their every desire, fulfilling the needs in their life. I mean, what a pimp is the overseer of the female. I mean, she's there to fulfill his needs and do his business.
What does she do for you?
She stand on the corner, sell her body so that I could receive the finances to do whatever it is that I wanted to do. This was my job as a pimp, to receive her money. And her job was to stand on.
See, a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people ain't coherent to reality. And a lot of people laughing because no matter how much they try to say the underworld not real, the streets and things that this man is talking about, see, this is commercializing. Feel me? It's people there that know their fathers, uncles, and a whole bunch of people that they probably been around partake in that underworld type of life. That's why they sitting there listening, because they really want to know why they do things like this. Feel me? I'm just saying, for judges and athletes and people on high levels, they'll go out and get them a prostitute. They'll go out there and get them a little lady of the night for sometimes they fly them out, book them for, we're going to talk about it.
On the corner and fulfill my desire by getting the money and bringing it home to me.
Does any of this strike you as wrong? There's There's something when your judgment day comes that all of a sudden someone's going to look at you and say, you know what, that wasn't the best thing to do on earth to make a living.
I'm wearing these dark glasses, not because I'm ashamed of me. I'm 67 years old. But my version of it is, I've seen a lot of people out there old enough to realize the original Coca-Cola ball, the little small one. To me, that was the best. So, as the generation pass on,
This OG right here talking, you feel me? We just seeing the realization and the authenticity of what really be going on out here. People don't really be wanting to hear the truth, you feel me?
different thing. Now, my version of a pimp is altogether different. To me, a pimping is a person who teaches, brings the best out in the worst of female and teach her that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
What are you teaching them with all due respect? You're teaching a woman to go out and sell her body and give me your money?
Mr. Jerry, you elevate. That's the grammar school basis where I'm concerned. You don't give away nothing that's good enough.
Basquiat Live 2.0, man. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Y'all just seen that little video, though. Feel me? Y'all just seen that little video with the pimps and all that, man. Basquiat Live 2.0. I'm your host, Hussleinbudent. If you're new here, you know what to do. Hit that like, man. Spread the love. Feel me? Spread the love. But let me get into this real quick, though. Feel me? That was just a video. It was right here. It was right there. That was just a video just to show that you got to have an open mind about certain things. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be optimistic. You have to have a yin and a yang to your thought process into how you see things, right? Y'all might be like, make it make sense. So for a pimp video or what Jerry Springer, whatever I got to do with about what that got to do with about what you saying, right? And this what it do. This what that have to do with what I'm about to say, right? You may see things as you may see stuff out of other people's lenses, out of other people's vision. You may have been a person that take other people's perception and your parents and things you see on TV and just different things that be in your mind and be in your brain about how the world is and how things is, and is it really like blue collar and the righteousness of doing things and the wickedness and the fucked up shit out here like it's winning and whatever, right? From what you see with we could just say the Jerry Springer in the audience, it's us looking at something that's different, right? From what the questions Jerry was asking and how the reaction from the audience was with these pimps, right? And we fear what we don't understand. So everybody's reaction, even Jerry Springer, whatever, their reaction was like, oh, combative. They didn't understand it. They didn't want to understand it. They were just on, just totally denounce what these dudes was doing to make money and their lifestyle and, not really trying to hear their point of view inside of it. And as we could clearly see, these dudes is who they is. You feel me? And the audience, Jerry Springer, they is who they is. So it would bring a realness to your life to say, damn, that's why certain people do this. That's why my father or my mother was doing this. Or you got to think that's called the upper echelon, the world, the underworld, and so on, right? You got things that people partake in that have professional jobs and are professional people to the outside world, but on a fun time and on a time, they personal time. You never know who you. That's why I always tell you on these videos, bro. You never know who you're dealing with. You never know who be dealing with certain things not of your likeness, but y'all praise and give these people everything of y'all energy and y'all love, and y'all put them on a pedestal, but not just knowing like what these people portraying. So I say that to say this: be mindful of who you are. Have some reality to your insight and to your intelligence to see things for what they are, and move up to a higher echelon of thinking and who you want to be. When you see the world and you see things for what it is, it'll be better to your vision. Pascal 2.0, man. Yeah, you already know what I do, man. Coming back to back videos, bro. I'm telling y'all, man, let's get these subscribers up, bro. Let's turn up on these folks. You dig what I'm saying? You already know where I'm going with this, bro. I'm telling you, I'm a real one, bro. Stand on that. I'm a real one, bro. So, hey, I'm your host, Hussleinbudent, man. And, hey, remember, you ain't got no haters. You ain't popping, nigga. That part.